Like, some people think that I chained a 17-year-old in my basement. Literally never happened. But the internet believes it. I have no idea why. First of all, a 17-year-old. I have nothing to do with 17-year-olds.
Is Lainey, think about your body. Post a picture of your body and let Lainey judge. 16 plus.
The girl my 19-year-old wife at the time met only on the internet when Sarah was 14. And right away, a lot of people online looked at this and automatically assumed, oh my gosh, Onision's wife must be recruiting sex slaves for Onision and her to enjoy.
You told me to get a tattoo saying I'm a liar. You told me to shave my head. You told me to dye my hair green, shave off my eyebrows, and get an ugly tan.
Like, please leave me alone like I've asked. I asked you to stop using my name and my information in your videos.
I want to be able to talk, and I want people to realize he's been telling people lies.
Me asking Billy to get a fake tan, dye her hair green, and shave off her eyebrows. That's right, I asked people to do some crazy shit in relationships. So as you can see, I suffer from the condition Parkinson's. I can be very manipulative, and I'm very honest about that.
So, I'm known as character because that's the most honest thing to call myself.
Looking at the surface level, Onision seems to be a pretty successful YouTuber. In total, I found out Onision has 9 channels, which gather him over 6.4 million subscribers in total. Now, Onision has been a controversial figure from the very beginning. Several people might say the downfall of his channel actually started when he made some hateful comment about people who eat meat.
Let me ask you something. If you murder animals on a regular basis, do you really think I give a f*** about your opinion? Do you really think I care if you want to see a comedy bit or you don't quite agree with all of my opinions when you f***ing murder f***ing animals? Today I'm going to expose how f***ing stupid most of you are by replying to your comments through video. Now, if at any point you're so offended that you're going to curl up in a ball and cry, or you somehow feel that I'm violating you by giving you my opinion or my facts as they are, by all means, there's a little yellow button to the upper right of the screen that says unsubscribe. So go ahead and f***ing click it anytime.
Or the incident when Onision filmed his ex-wife Shiloh while she was going through mental breakdown and published that video on YouTube.
I want to be able to talk, and I want people to realize he's been telling people lies.
Hello? Hi.
Get the camera off of me, I swear to God. He has a camera on me. He has a camera on me right now. Get the camera off of me. Why do you have a camera on me?
Yeah, I do agree. These are some terrible events, and these events did gather him a lot of hate. But looking at analytics, downfall of his channel didn't really start until 2017. So, what actually happened in 2017 that caused Onision fan to suddenly turn against him? What's up guys and girls, welcome back to another video. And in case you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I did a lot of research while making this video, so if you just go ahead and subscribe to the channel, it will really mean a lot to me. So before we start with 2017, I would like to give some backstory, so that when we will enter 2017, it will all make perfect sense. So Onision has 3 channels with over 1 million subscribers, and all of those 3 channels have pretty much the same amount of subscribers. And the fact that he was able to do that, being such a hated YouTuber, is pretty impressive. Out of those 3 channels, one of the channels that got close to 2 million subscribers was actually created in 2012. So we cannot say that the downfall of Onision's channel started in year 2009 or even 2012. Now, whenever YouTubers think about 2016, they get reminded about the dark time of Adpocalypse. But for Onision, 2016 was a year when Onision's own dedicated fan started to question his actions. This was also a time when Billy, Sarah, Ayala were living with Onision. So as a result of this, initially the accusation of grooming came forward. This accusation was so widely spread that Onision himself has to make an entire video about this topic, named Truth About My Spouse and 16-year-old Friend. While in this video, Onision gave his side of a story, but the most striking thing about this video is the sheer display of language and the wording that is used by Onision to manipulate his fans.
To better explain what I'm talking about, my wife met a girl 2 years ago online who was originally a fan of mine. She was, as I understand, 14 at the time, and my wife and that girl have been talking off and on for the last 2 years exclusively from a distance. And as some of you may know, my wife and I have had moments where we're not necessarily on great terms with each other, and in those moments, my wife sometimes needs a friend to talk to. Cue Sarah, the girl my 19-year-old wife at the time met only on the internet when Sarah was 14. My wife is now 21 and Sarah is 16. So Sarah decided to fly herself up to visit my wife.
I just like the way he said it. Then Sarah decided to fly herself out to meet my wife. Yeah guys, I don't know about any of these things. A 16-year-old girl just randomly decided to fly herself out to meet us at our house. She was definitely not convinced by me. It was all her plan. Instead of addressing the accusation, Onision pointed finger at you, blaming you for being biphobic.
And right away, a lot of people online looked at this and automatically assumed, oh my gosh, Onision's wife must be recruiting sex slaves for Onision and her to enjoy. And I'm not even kidding. That is literally what some people are assuming. And it's very clear that this assumption is more so based on the fact that my wife is bisexual, which kind of comes off as biphobic. If you've ever met someone who's bisexual, there's a good chance that you're aware it's pretty annoying when somebody automatically assumes that you want to have sex with everyone just because you're bi.
And a lot of people fail for this. If you look at like to dislike ratio, this video has a significant amount of likes. So several months passed by. Until this point, Onision was doing his own thing, which is to give bullshit advice to immature and vulnerable teenagers. Now anyone, without even looking at Onision's analytics, can say Onision fans are teenage girls. You don't believe me? Let's take a look at some of his videos. Now these are the things that any teenage girl would search on the internet if they are insecure about that. So if you want to know how immature Onision fans are, I would just play you a clip from a video that I made named Who Are Onision Fans and Why They Still Support Him. Now I'm not going to show their faces because when Onision is going to get arrested, they're going to look back at this and realize how stupid they were.
Actually, I just want to say you've helped me a ton. Your personal experiences, you're real compared to the fake ass people I see on YouTube.
I just wanted to say actually something. Sorry, heckin' nervous. But I'm actually not like one of the proclaimed haters that people. Sorry. Blah, blah. Okay, so a lot of people go on your page and like hate on you and stuff because people like to bring up, oh, he used to rate girls' bodies in their underwear. I think that's complete BS because it's like it's not like you're sexualizing anybody.
You're pretty popular. So people they give you shit about literally everything, the body rating, everything that's so old and so stupid, and they don't even realize that half the time the message they're literally just missing it.
I just don't get this. There are several major allegations like grooming a teenage fan, abusing someone, rating underage girls' bodies are made on Onision. And these fans look at this and they are like, oh, you are just a hater. If you guys want to check out the full video, the link will be down below in the description. But this was also a time when people like Leafy, Pyrocynical, Creamstar, Grade A Underway, iDubbbz, and even H3H3 were criticizing each other and making drama videos. Now these type of videos did gather a lot of attention, which indeed gave this creator a lot of views and subscribers, which grow their channel. So Onision saw this new wave of audience and tried to get a piece of it, and he started criticizing other creators. Now making drama videos can make or break someone's YouTube career. On one side you have iDubbbz, who went from 200,000 subscribers to over 7 million by criticizing other creators, and on the other side you have people like Rewired Soul who have killed their own channel by making drama videos. Because if you don't have a solid point to criticize someone, people can turn against you. Now, if you look at videos of Onision which are made about other people, they are filled with dislikes. You may ask, why? Because Onision doesn't have any valid point to criticize someone. The points that are used by Onision to criticize someone are consist of, this creator is bad because he isn't attractive. There are multiple occasions when Onision tried to disprove someone's point just by making fun of their looks.
This is iDubbbz TV, gross. And this is Leafy is here. On a cuteness scale, we have 0 to like 8. Yeah, iDubbbz is a 0 out of 10 as far as cuteness goes. And Leafy is an 8.
H3H3 is this creepy looking dude, who unlike Emma clearly has 0 sex appeal. What's his gimmick? Can't be really attractive, can't be super entertaining. So to get attention, we better just be a massive dickhead? That's just word on the streets. If a turtle was a human and it got stoned a lot, I think this is what it would look like.
There was also one video where Onision made fun of disabled people, and this video did gather him a lot of hate.
Hello, my name is Greg, and for some time I've been holding back a debilitating disease from you guys
for hopefully approval, and so people wouldn't make fun of me. But I feel like the time has come for me to be honest about who I am, and I don't even have to say anything for you to understand my condition. So I'm just going to let go of my restraint, let go of my control, and this is who I am. So as you can see, I suffer from the condition Parkinson's. It's a condition that I've had for some time now, and it's very difficult to edit my videos with Parkinson's. But there are some benefits to Parkinson's, like when I'm trying to drink a beverage.
Shake it like you mean it. That's perfect.
Also, there's other benefits, like when I'm trying to calm a baby.
It's okay. I'll make you feel better. It's okay. It's okay.
And when Adpocalypse happened, Onision blamed this whole situation on PewDiePie. Although PewDiePie was a reason why this whole bubble exploded, but to be honest with you, it was going to happen one day or another, because before Adpocalypse, YouTube was a wild place. There were ads on every type of videos, even this type of. So it was inevitable to happen, but the whole YouTube community didn't like that Onision was blaming PewDiePie for it. This situation got so much attention that it even prompted an episode of Keemstar's Drama Alert.
I don't know, maybe Onision is having money problems. And well, I think today confirmed that he actually might be. He uploaded a video titled YouTube Algorithm iDubbbz Good, Onision Bad. Now in this video he was basically saying that like iDubbbz is racist and PewDiePie is racist and their channels are growing, but he is not racist and his channel is dying. Well, he followed up on Twitter and said this: Onision uploads far more videos than most every popular YouTuber. He has worked longer on YouTube than most every popular YouTube. He puts more into his collective videos than most every popular YouTuber. Was doing fine on views and subscribers for 8 years. But has opinions many people don't like. Talks about gay rights, racial equality, and sexism. And since that idiot PewDiePie and other morons were caught being racist, now YouTube has decided to crack down on controversial videos. Well, goodbye, Onision. Thanks, PewDiePie. Thanks all you actually racist people. Now my views are 1/3 of what they used to be, and my channels are being killed. I would swear, but I'd hate to get in even more trouble than I already am because of how stupid PewDiePie and other fools are who caused YouTube to have to punish the LGBT, atheists, and other non-corporate YouTubers around the world. Seriously, I could not be more angry at you people. And then, just to clarify, he put out this tweet. PewDiePie is completely to blame. He made a video where he paid people to hold up a racist sign, and since then, the news and ads in YouTube freaked. So Onision is blaming the YouTube ad boycott on PewDiePie, iDubbbz, and anyone else controversial on the site. But you need to understand that it's not really PewDiePie's fault. How many times have you done or said ridiculously controversial shit on your YouTube channel? Onision, do you remember like practically stalking and bullying Eugenia Cooney? Do you remember when Christina Grimmie died and you were talking shit to her fans? What happened to PewDiePie, Onision, could have happened to you. The Wall Street Journal could have made articles on you and made you an example. If the Wall Street Journal did that to you, would you want your fellow YouTubers to defend you or to throw you under the bus?
Now towards the end of 2016 and early 2017, Billy and Ayala came forward to share their story about how Onision manipulated them and how they were groomed by him. But Onision continued to harass them online after they even left his house.
I had one private thing, one really private thing, and he just told everyone. You told everyone secrets about me. You wanted me to not see my family for an entire year, and you tried to manipulate your way around it by saying drug user.
You were raised by a bunch of criminals. And obviously, if she looked like her ugly friend Ayala, and Ayala is so ugly. She has really dark areas around her eyes. She has a really annoying voice. Her eyes are too far apart. Ayala is so gross. It's kind of like psychopaths or serial killers. When they go after people, a lot of times they'll hurt the people that individual loves because they know that will cause them greater pain.
Like trying to make me look bad because I'm a 19-year-old girl.
I hope Billy and Ayala wind up with each other because I think they're about equally as evil.
But it is scary when I have asked you and I told you that you are making me feel uncomfortable and safe, and I've asked you to stop and leave me alone, and you continue to use my name and my information in your videos. This is my final cease and desist.
You break up with someone or you part ways with someone, and because they're hurt, they legitimately try to ruin your life. You criminal. You're a bad person, a liar, an illegal drug user. You were raised by criminals. You lied to us repeatedly. You, a person who scores lower on IQ tests, who didn't even graduate high school. You cheated on my wife. You act like you were the victim. You got dumped so many times. You're awful, druggy people. You do illegal drugs in the state of Virginia. You are a cheater, Billy, and you lie, an awful druggie. So I told her to get a tramp stamp of I'm a liar, because she's a liar. You are mega boring. You're just so overwhelmingly wrong. You are a liar. Your word isn't worth much. You're playing the victim card. What do? I think the best thing you can do is just be the bigger person and not reveal the same amount of information that they've revealed to everyone, because you're not like that.
This situation was covered by several YouTubers like Rebzion, which did change several people's opinion about Onision.
Onision, the lollipop triple dipped in Psycho. He's having yet another breakdown. At this point, I'm convinced that your wife Lainey is only with you because she has a child with you, and she feels guilty that if she was to separate from you, that child would be missing a parent figure. I'm glad that Billy, I don't know her per se, but I'm glad that she got away from this mad psycho fuck that you are. Be chained to our basement wall for a week with a sign around your neck that says, "I'm sorry for lying, Lainey." But that's besides the point. A lie or not, demanding that someone puts a chain around their neck saying that I lied, that is abusive. And this is not some SMM, BDSM sort of shit, okay? You know, I wouldn't suspect that in the next 5 to fucking 6 years, when your child ends up on fucking YouTube, you force your little 7-year-old, 8-year-old child to get a tattoo that says, "I love daddy." Because it just seems like the type of person you really are, forcing a child to do something, controlling a child to make him feel guilty for not, you know, getting a tattoo branded about my dad. Because your entire life is only on the internet, it's gonna be interesting the next 10 years. When you start using your child on the internet, because your child's going to be on the internet. I can't wait to see how either A, delusional or crazy your child's going to come out as, or 2, your child may realize the psychotic fuck that he is. And some people will say that, why are you talking about his kid? I'm talking about his kid because this type of behavior is insanity. And to have a kid in that type of environment of insanity is concerning. It really is. It's concerning that a kid is being raised in an environment where your dad is a fucking psycho.
And as a result of all of this, his views dropped significantly. Once each of his videos used to get over 500,000 views, suddenly it went below 100,000. Onision even tried to revive his dead channel by appealing to the search result by clickbaiting his own name, like "The Onision YouTube channel is dead" or "Why Onision's channel died." So ladies and gentlemen, that's how the downfall of Onision's channel started. Now I know some of you guys might be saying, but 2016 was also a year when Adpocalypse happened, and several creators were forced to become family-friendly PG clean, which resulted in death of several massive YouTube channels like Filthy Frank and Leafy is here. I'm glad you asked, because Onision feels the same way. He thought his channel started to die because of the algorithm. So let me explain why downfall of Onision is a lot different than any of these creators. Now before you continue the video, if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe and like this video. Every single subscription and like does helps a lot for a channel to grow. So if you guys just went ahead and subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it a lot. So if you compare channels of Leafy and Onision, there are a lot of similarities. Both creators were making edgy content, both were affected by Adpocalypse, and their views did drop after 2016 and 2017. But there are also some differences. Leafy's channel was affected a lot than what Onision did. Leafy's channel was affected by the most famous channel killer, Content Cop itself.
You're hiding your putrid, malformed chin. If you look at anyone with a weak chin, not only is his chin open to the public, no chin at all, very weak chin, lost chin, weak chin, chin implant. Chin, 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 chin. Hide the chin.
Now several people who did follow up Content Corp came up with their own story about Leafy. There were countless memes made about Leafy's chin, but in spite all of that, Leafy's channel was still gathering views. Obviously not the same as what it used to before, but more importantly, people were not hating him. But on the other hand, Onision video in 2017 were bombarded with dislikes. After a certain point, his videos were filled with more dislikes than likes, and when that happens, the problem no longer became the content that you produce. The problem becomes you, and that is not a good thing. Just take a look at Brooke Houts. She accidentally ended up uploading a video in which she abused and spit on a dog, which she got a lot of backlash for. If you even search dog abuse YouTuber, which is in fact a suggestion, her channel shows up. Every single video that she had uploaded after that incident are filled up with large amount of dislikes. Or Madame, a YouTuber who gained a lot of popularity by telling people she was going to sue Onision. For that, she got a lot of donations and support, but she ended up scamming people. Even after changing her identity to Princess Ash, her videos are still getting filled with a lot of dislikes. And her views dropped substantially. Once people were considering her as a next big YouTuber, now her channel is bleeding and soon is going to be dead. So that was the tale of downfall of Onision and how he ended up killing his own YouTube career. In fact, he is hated on internet up to such extent that he wouldn't be able to get a normal job. So if you have any video suggestion, let me know in the comment section below. Enjoy your day, like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye.